Hello, my friends. It's Sunday, the 3rd of April, and it's a lovely sunny day all over the country. A good many of you have watched my last video and have said, Liam, would you please do a little video explaining about the products you take and what they do for your body and the price structure, okay? These are very expensive products, but you can get Ford Fiesta stuff in Holland and Barts, but if you want the real stuff, you have to go for the Mercedes and the Audis and the BMWs of this world, and that is obviously Germany. But enough of that. More about that in a few minutes. When I was at university, my hero was a guy called Linus Pauling, and I was studying biology. Linus Pauling was one of the very few people who won 2 Nobel Prizes, and he said that you can trace every sickness and disease in man and animals to a mineral or a vitamin deficiency. And Hippocrates, Greek father of medicine, he famously said that food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And it's ironic that when a doctor qualifies to become a doctor, they take the Hippocratic Oath, named after the Greek father of medicine, who said that food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And the doctor knows nothing about food and nutrition because they're trained in medical school, which is financed by the biggest industry in the world, the pharmaceutical industry. And the pharmaceutical industry trains the doctors into giving you a drug to treat an illness or a sickness, not to cure it. They don't know the meaning of the word cure. Now listen, I know there are good doctors out there. Your doctor might be the greatest person ever lived, but they do not know anything about nutrition. So here's what I do in the morning. Because I'm over 50, 70 a couple of days ago, because I'm over 50, what I do is I'm afraid of taking a heart attack or a stroke. And how that will happen is inside my bloodstream, you have white cells, you have blood, you have red cells, you have lymphocytes, you have water and hormones, etc., etc. You also have little things called platelets. And the platelets' job is to heal a wound if you get cut. Now, if the platelets get sticky and stick together, they can form a little plug. And what happens in the blood capillary in your brain, it's called a stroke. If it happens in the coronary artery going into your heart, it feeds all your heart muscles. If it causes a blockage there, that's a coronary thrombosis, the biggest reason for heart attacks and deaths through heart attacks. So what I do every morning is I take a 75 milligram dispersible aspirin. Yep, get these in any chemist shop. They're almost nothing. And see, aspirin can burn a hole in your stomach. But if you get a dispersible aspirin, and I put it in a 3/4 tumbler of filtered water, and let it dissolve. And what I then do then is I will then add some Robinson's barley water, Robinson's orange juice. Yes, it's beginning to dissolve already, so I'm going to give it a little stir. This is the Irish way of stirring. You get a spoon that does the stirring, you turn it upside down, and give it a little shake. And there's my little aspirin, totally dissolved. I'm going to add some orange juice just to flavour it. Okay? Because the Dr Wolz stuff is very, very tarty. It's like tar, of course, stuff. But so the first bottle I'm going to use is a product called Vita Complex. You might hear my dogs barking out in the garden. That's because they see strangers and they don't like strangers. So Vita Complex is vital complex. You see, the human body, as Linus Pauling said, needs minerals and vitamins. Your body needs 60 different minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 3 essential fatty acids each and every day. You're supposed to get them from food. You see, people are under the false impression that you get minerals from the soil. You don't. The minerals come from rocks. Plants don't make minerals, and soil doesn't make minerals. Minerals come from rocks, and the rain dissolves the minerals in the soil, and only plants can absorb raw inorganic minerals and incorporate them into their plant structure. We eat the plants, and there is how we get the proper plant-derived minerals. Now, the Dr. Wolz products contains all the minerals and vitamins your body needs on a daily basis. The German product, and what they do in Germany, the big fields with organic fruits and vegetables, they harvest them and they incorporate them into this drink. And this drink is chock full of plant-derived minerals and vitamins. So when you get the bottle, there'll be a little dispenser cap, and you half fill it. It's like treacle, like tar. You half fill it, it's not critical, and pour it into the tumbler. I then take a second product of Dr. Wolz, which is called Immunocomplex. This is designed to boost your immune system, fortified with all the nutrients and products to boost your white blood cell count. So I take a half a tumbler full of this and put it into the same tumbler. And to give myself energy, every third day I take a little bit of Dr. Wolz Zale Oxygen Plus. This is like a fuel additive you put into your petrol tank or your diesel tank of your car to give it a little bit of jip. This product is loved by those who are suffering from fibromyalgia and tiredness and chronic fatigue. It's every third day. So using a little dispenser, I half fill it up. Now, those of you who are suffering from fibromyalgia, I would recommend you use this every day for the first month to get your body back into shape again, firing on all cylinders. So there are my 3 Dr. Wolz products into the tumbler. Give it a stir. Now, that drink will give my body all the minerals and vitamins it needs on a daily basis. If I never eat another bite during the day, that will take care of all my mineral and vitamin status. Now, in relation to the flu and the flu-like illnesses, there are 4 products you need to take to prevent you coming down with the flu. If you don't want to get the flu, what you do is you stay in the house, you don't let anybody in the house, you don't go out, you don't socialise. When the postman comes, you wear gloves and you open the letter with your gloves and you read it and you put the stuff in the bin. When you're getting food, you get the Tesco guys to deliver the food and you wash all the stuff. What sort of life is that? If you want to live a normal life and socialise and go to football matches, motorbike races, etc., everybody is going to come in contact with the flu virus. All my acquaintances at the moment have all got COVID or have had COVID. Most of them are all fully vaxxed and boosted. I can't understand it, but I did a video the other day to explain all that. Anyway, the first product we should take is 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Now, the products I use are the best. Okay, I'm going for Nature's Aid vitamin C, and they're big tablets. 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I'll put it in my mouth. Well, I'll put it in my mouth. I'm going to be talking. I then take vitamin D3. On the vitamin D3 box, it should say cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol. When the sun shines on your skin between the hours of 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock, no other time during the day, because the sun has to be at a certain elevation for a certain wavelength of ultraviolet light to hit your skin between the hours of 11 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. In the winter time, during the 4 months of winter, November, December, January, February, even if the sun was shining all day, if you ever notice when you're driving, it doesn't matter what time of the day you're driving at, the sun's always in your eyes. That's because the sun never gets up at that elevation during the winter months. So you get no vitamin D, no natural vitamin D during the winter months. And even in the summertime, you need to have the sun shining between the hours of 11 and 3, and you need your skin exposed. So if I was out now, what time is it now? It's past 3 o'clock. But if I was out between the hours of 11 and 3 today in Portadown, the sun would be shining on my skin. It would make cholecalciferol in my skin. My bloodstream would take that cholecalciferol to my liver and kidneys, and they would change it to vitamin D3. This is the best product in the world for vitamin D3. So I take one of those every day. The people who are coming down with COVID are dark-skinned people and obese people, because vitamin D, being fat soluble, stays in the fat cells. And no matter if you were in the sunshine or on a suntan lotion or in bed, making tons of vitamin D, it will never leave your fat cells and go into your bloodstream and feed your immune system. So I have my little vitamin D3. I have my 1000 milligram of vitamin C. The next product I need is zinc. The zinc I have is 45 milligrams of zinc. This is the zinc you're getting off me. Okay. Now, the way zinc works is, I had my little model of my, remember we're talking about the flu here. We're talking about COVID-19 and all coronaviruses. The bog standard insurance policy for the flu is vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. What zinc does is it puts a coat on the tip of the spike and stops the spike from coming into contact with the ACE receptor on your lining of your nose and windpipe and lungs. Now, there's one other product you can take to really, really make that zinc adhere to the spike, and that is a product called quercetin. And the product I use is Lambert's. Lambert's is one of the best health product companies in the world, and there's 500 milligrams of quercetin in this tub, and I take one of those as well. So I have in my mouth I have vitamin D3, I have zinc, I have 1000 milligrams of vitamin C, and I have quercetin. And I swallow it down. That's my body, number one, fortified with minerals and vitamins, because life is not just about the flu and coronavirus. You have other things to consider. You have depression, fatigue, you have all sorts of, it's about 50 million cells in your body, and they all need nourishment. So there's no point in having your immune system charged up if the rest of your body is not functioning as well. So the Dr. Wolz liquids, as well as fortifying your immune system, give your body all the nourishment it needs on a daily basis. Now, how much do these cost? You can get these in any good health food store. You can get them in Portadown and Thomas Street, off Malcolm up Thomas Street. You can get them off Teresa in the Health Bin in Union Street in Lurgan. You can get them off most good health food stores. The cheapest place I have found for the Dr. Wolz complex is on eBay, and it's $39.99. I charge $38. The Dr. Wolz Zell Oxygen. This is the stuff that energizes you. Cheapest place I found on eBay is $14.99. Say £15. I charge £12. You see that? Yeah. And the Immuno Complex, it comes in a 3-pack like this. For your first month, you take 3-pack. There's enough in one bottle for 9 days. When that's finished, put it in the bin, recycle bin, of course, and start the second bottle. When that one's finished, put it in the recycle bin and use this one. There's enough there for 1 month. There is enough Dr. Wolz Vita Complex in the big bottle for 1 month. And the cheapest place the Immuno Complex, I'm trying to get it loaded up here on my screen. On Amazon, it's £54 for the 3-pack. Yeah, £54. On eBay, it is $48.99. I charge $45. Okay, so if you buy off me, I give you a full kit. I give you a full kit of vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, 3-pack of Immuno Complex, the big bottle of Dr. Wolz, and the bottle of Energizer, Zell Oxygen Plus. And that comes to £140. That's for your first month. It's a lot of money, but this is the top stuff. Now, I don't want you to buy this just for 1 month and leave it at that. You need to do this every month. I take this every month and have done so this last 4 years. When you buy the vitamin C, there's enough vitamin C tablets there for 4 months. It's a 4-month supply there. So the next month round, you don't need to buy that. There's enough zinc for 3 months. You don't need to buy that. In the quercetin, there is enough there for 2 months. So you don't need to buy that the second month. The third month, well, there's 40 little vitamin D3 tablets in the box. So that'll do you a month and a few days. So you probably will need to buy another box of vitamin D3. That's going to cost £12. So month 2, £12. Month 2, you don't need to buy the 3-pack of the immunocomplex. You buy the 3-pack at the start to fortify and energize your immune system. The second month, all you need is just the 1 bottle. That's £17. And you need to buy 1 bottle of Zell Oxygen. That's it. It's as simple as that, my friends. If you want any of this product, just PM me. I know I'll probably get a few people coming on saying I'm a snake oil salesman. I am not a snake oil salesman. I have people here having great results with this product. So I'm making this little video because I promised you I'll break it down for you and tell what each one does and the costing. I will deliver it to you for free. Come up and give it to you and have a bit of yarn, a bit of crack, maybe bring my guitar and sing a few songs. So that's it, my friends. Thank you.